Good morning everyone, welcome back to another vlog. As you can see, it is August. We have made it. A couple of things, well, two main things that needs to happen today. And then there's a couple of things on top of that. So firstly, we need to harvest our wheat field. I'm very excited to see how much we actually get off of this. And then once that's done, we'll return the harvester. I do have the truck here, it's over there. And what I'm thinking is we'll probably grab the low loader, see if we can fit the harvester on there. It might be a bit dodgy, but we're going to give it a shot. And then after that, we will bale the wheat. And then we'll probably pick it up, all of the bales, and get it all stored. We'll figure this out. I think I have kind of thought about what I'm going to do. I've had quite some time. And the plan is to essentially put all the smaller implements, so the stuff we've got here, along with the seeds and fertilizer and all of that stuff, put all of that in here together. And then we'll keep this, well, we'll probably move it to like one side, because this one's going to become the storage shed, essentially. And then the trailer can go there, the tractor can go there, the truck can go there. If we cannot fit in everything and I'm not happy with how it looks or how it works, i.e. it's too much of an effort to move everything out every time, then we'll keep the truck there where it is now. And we were on date night last night, so we got home late, so I just parked straight in front of the door, and then we'll put the implements in there, so the other implements in there. And the plan is to store, so like hay, straw, and silage, or whatever order that is, but we can fit essentially 3 lines straight in a line there. You know, so it's all in a straight line. So when I need to, you know, get hay, I can just ride into the hay side, get hay and silage or straw, however that works. You know, there's no, it doesn't have to all be in like a specific order. It's just as long as it's all in the same line. Cows wise, we're doing good. They've still got a good amount of food with them. They're more than enough food, and they're still happy. I do need to fill the straw at some point in the very, very near future, which means we'll have to rent the straw thing again, the bale stripper. Or bale ripper, whatever. Bale shredder, that's the word. I always forget. And then I would like to move all the bales in. It's been a bit of a busy couple of weeks trying to organize this house to be rented out, because the cows do annoy us a little bit, and looking for another place to potentially live. What we might do if we cannot find someone to live here, and we've had the building company come in and have a look at potentially demolishing this, which would be kind of sad because don't necessarily want to do that, but we can do that if we've we've exhausted all of our other options. We're currently not really sleeping very well, and that's not ideal. So yeah, we do want to fix that very soon. So obviously financially, we can't really afford to demolish it right now. So renting it out would be the best option. And then either renting a place for ourselves to stay, so that kind of pays each other off, or buying another place to stay. And we'll have to take out a loan for that, but we'll see. I mean, we could potentially, I don't know, buy another piece of land, a smaller piece of land, and build a house there. That might happen. We'll figure out. But we have been thinking about it quite strongly because, yeah, sleep has been a problem since all the cows. They literally just keep on moving. It's moving. I never in my life did I think I will say that sentence. But it is the way it is. Right, and now we're going to get to work. Oh yeah, the cows are pretty happy. They are producing milk, so we have started milking them every morning very, very early, which is why I'm actually starting a little bit later today. And yeah, we are milking them, start every morning at 4 o'clock, get them in, milk them, and then at night again. So we will be selling some milk very soon. The eggs wise, I also empty the eggs into the trays. There's almost a full pallet. We've got a couple of weeks maybe to go, and then that's done. Obviously, food-wise, they're great because we fed them a couple of weeks ago. All of the harvest from that pretty much went in there. There's still some in here. We've been paying a daily rent for this harvester because I've been waiting for the wheat field to be ready, and it is now ready. The daily rate is not a lot. It was literally like a couple of dollars a day. It's not very expensive. Obviously that adds up, so it maybe costs us a couple of $100 now, maybe $800 if I remember correctly, overall over the last 2-3 weeks. But that's okay. It's got to be done, right? It's still cheaper than what it would have cost if we sent it back and then released it again. So that's why I did it this way. Right, we are now going to go into that field, harvest that, and then we'll start baling. So I'm gonna get the drone set up, and actually I want to warm this up first. It doesn't need to be warmed up as much. It's not really cold. It's nice mild weather. It's you know, it's actually a beautiful morning. A bit misty. It was way more misty earlier. I didn't actually go for a run either, just because I've not been sleeping, and yeah, my health isn't going down the drain or downhill. It's just not. I'm struggling to run with the lack of sleep and having to get up at 4 a.m. every morning to milk the cows. It is becoming second, or it's going further and further down that priority list. So yeah, I didn't even go for a run, but I will get that back up once all of the stresses from living, sleeping, all that stuff is sorted. Right, I'm gonna set the drone up and yeah, and get harvesting. So for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Watching the sunset on Tennessee hills. I wish I could capture it, I never will. 'Cause I'm not a painter, can't stay in the lines. Just sitting here sipping on dandelion wine. It's starting to rain, but I don't feel a thing. Sitting out rocking on that old porch swing. 'Cause I found me something that tastes like springtime. Just sitting here sipping.
Alrighty, so just turn that off. We are currently full. It's yeah, we need to go grab the tractor and trailer, and then we're gonna empty that one. We'll have to put it into the silo, which is fine. I'm happy with that. I do also think, actually, I feel like I remember there being corn in there, which might not be a problem, but it might be a problem. The silo should have compartments. It does have compartments. To be honest, because we haven't actually used it, I hope it all works fine. Nothing is stuck. If it is stuck, what I'll probably do. This is the problem here, right? So if it is stuck, I might have to. Might have to go into town and grab another trailer, because we'll have to empty the corn. You know, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. I am pretty confident it'll be fine. Besides, we can fit everything into the trailer. We should be able to, anyway. And then we'll, yeah. I mean, I kind of hope it works. It should work. My mind tells me that it should work and it should be fine. I'm just going to leave the tractor there for now, because we don't actually need that out. Need to turn this on, get the pipe out. And then I should see the pipe right about there. There we go. Cool. Happy days. Ooh, we're close there. And empty. Oh, a little bit too far. Actually going just over the trailer. There we go. Perfectly into the trailer. Right, so that's just about 5,000 liters, maybe a little bit more than 5,000 liters there. The field's doing pretty well, to be honest. I think we're going to get quite a couple of bales out of this, straw-wise. Which a lot of that will have to go into the actual cow shed. Just to give them a bit of softer padding, warmer floor, etc., etc. So a lot of this we'll probably end up having to buy some more over the next couple of months. And we also need to yeah, we'll need to quickly figure out, well, we need to quickly get this planted. You know, the rest planted. Well, work this. We've got maybe a month or two to get it all worked. You know, to get that other field worked, and then this one as well. I might in between, I might just, once he's done with the canola that's on there, I might give him an offer. An offer that he cannot refuse. It'll obviously cost us a lot more. But in the long run, if we can get that field quite big, you know, combine those two fields, get that at quite a big straw field, what we might even be able to do is use part of this field and build a new house on it. You know, then we don't have to necessarily buy a piece of property just for the house. And also, we, this is further enough, this is, especially that side, is far enough, oh, I missed a spot. It's far enough away from the cows to not bother us, sleep-wise. And it's not too far that it interrupts the farming progress, if you know what I mean. As in, I don't have to drive every morning to get to the farm. I'm right here. You know, I can do stuff at night. Because what I currently do is, you know, I'll go in, have dinner, you know, chill a little bit, and, you know, then if there's something that needs to be done, like the eggs needs to be moved around to the pallets, etc., then I go do that. You know, I don't have to do that all in the working day, which means I can do a lot of other stuff, a lot of admin stuff. You know, I edit the videos, all of that obviously is part of the farm, and, you know, I can do that during the day and all that stuff. So it kind of helps if I don't have to drive to and from, you know, a house to the farm. So I think it'll be pretty, I could probably do this in one, actually. I'm gonna have to come back up anyway, but I might as well then hit that. But yeah, that's fine, that works. So yeah, that's a potential there. He should be harvesting that in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully there's enough time to then quickly do the field. Obviously don't want to rush stuff. I want to make sure I do it right. So lime, pick up the rocks, all of that stuff. But we're getting to a point now where we're going to start making quite a large amount of money in the next, I want to say, less than a year. You know, we're going to sell the eggs. We're going to start selling milk very, very soon. We obviously not going to sell anything we make on the fields, but that's not really the point. The fields are all feeding into the rest of the stuff. You know, what is that? I think that's more canola he planted. He really likes the canola, doesn't he? Alright, get this pipe out. Oh, get this pipe out. And stop the working. Oh, okay. And should be in line there. Perfect. Right. So, I didn't actually look. That's about another 2,000 liters there, so that's pretty good. Right, and now we need to figure out how we're going to take this thing back. I'm thinking, oh, should I not have turned it off yet? I'm thinking we're going to use the low loader. So, I'll probably, let's grab the tractor first. 6,000 liters. So just over 6,500 liters, which is great. Let's go put that in the bin, the silo, because we're not going to need this for a while until we feed the chickens, and they're still full, pretty much full, not quite full. They've obviously eaten over the last couple of weeks, but not as much. They didn't eat maybe 1,000 liters, maybe. It still looks pretty full, so we're going to put this in here. Come on. Alright, there we go. Don't want to actually miss it. There we go, that's all good. And now I need to grab the low loader, which is over there, but the truck is over here. So let's put the trailer back. I definitely need to even this out a little bit. Like, it's drivable. I'm going slow by choice. I could go through a lot faster, but I don't want to, you know, damage anything, and I don't want to potentially damage that fence. You know, if we slide or something and damage the fence, that's not ideal. All right, actually, I'm going to put the trailer in here now. Oh, wrong way. I am still also thinking of getting another shed for the other side, but at this point, to be honest, the house is a priority. I would rather sleep than have better cover for the implements, you know? So we will, at some point, once the money starts coming in, we'll getting more equipment, etc. We'll do that. But for now, like I said, my priority is getting sleep. So I want to get the house situation sorted, figure out what we're going to do with that. We have been advertising, just not really any movement in the right direction with that, unfortunately. But we'll get it done. We'll get it done. We'll figure it out. Some way, some shape or form. Right, and then I wanna bail all of that stuff. And gotta go around, don't hit the tether. Like the fact that the tethers stood out there is, I'm not a massive fan of that. Oh. Actually, let's just do this better. Should be okay. Right, hook that up. Fold it up. Not that one. There we go. Alright, let's go put the harvester. Get the name there. Put the harvester on here. I hope it fits. It should fit. It's not super wide. I'm actually going to just park on the road. Ooh, actually, the thing is, we're going to have to go underneath the trees, which won't be ideal. So we're going to park it right here. And I'll have to obviously unfold that bit. Cool. Right, I'm going to keep it on. Yeah, that works. It should fit. I feel like it'll fit. We're obviously going to see. We're going to find out very, very soon. Alright, let's start this up. I actually need to fold it again as well. Which it should now be done. Right, let's do this. This is pretty scary because I can't actually see how wide the wheels are. But if we go dead center, we should start feeling going up soon. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, I've always found this so scary. Right, that's good enough there. Right. Oh, that's a bit of a drop. Ooh, that's on the edge, but at least about 60% of the tires are on there. I think that's okay. It should be fine. Let's strap this down. Right. I think we'll be okay. It is quite heavy, so I'm gonna have to go pretty damn slow. And again, it's maybe not the best way of doing this, but there's not really any other way to do this, unfortunately. So we'll see. As soon as we pull off, we'll see how it pulls. I mean, it actually pulls quite easily. This is a very powerful truck, though. Just need to be aware of going under trees. Well, we'll stick to about 20 miles an hour. Otherwise, we're going way, way, way too fast. I do need to wash my equipment as well. I really want to wash everything. I might buy a power washer this afternoon. I'll have a look. Maybe order one online. I'll have a look what Amazon and all the other places offer. Or have to offer, rather. Ooh, go nice and slow around this corner. So far, so good. It is still on there. Right, we'll stick to about 20 miles an hour. Don't really want to be going any faster than this. This truck actually has cruise control, but I don't ever use it because apart from when we moved here, I've never actually driven super long distance with it. And when we went to visit Ryan's farm, we don't actually really do much long distance with it. So, not really that important. Yeah, I think I maybe used it once or twice. you know. But that's fine. It's nice to have it. Anyway, I do like cruise control. I think, yeah, that tree there would have maybe caused us some problem, which is why I'm going this side. There isn't any trees over the road. Right, we're gonna go nice and slow. I'm gonna go a little bit wider. Good. So far, so good. And we're almost, well, we're pretty much here. I don't know about you guys, but this has been a pretty stressful drive for me. I mean, it's not that stressful, but definitely one of the more stressful drives towards the dealership than... What is that? I think I've seen that before, but I've never actually registered that that's not just a normal road. I'm gonna go have a look now. Alrighty, let's get in here. And get this thing reversed off. It's probably, this is actually more scary because I can't actually see where I'm going. With coming up, I could see, I could kind of follow that line. I'm gonna try. I can't really see it. Ooh, that lifted up a little bit. Oh, I'm actually okay. Ooh, a little bit off the center there. But that's okay. Cool. We did it. Righto. That is a success. Let's go have a look at over here. So obviously when I talked to Chad, I mean, they would have seen me drive past and come deliver it. So they should be okay. But I'll just make sure Chad is aware. What is going on here? Is there a gate here? Oh yeah, there is a gate here. Where does this go though? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Anyway. Right. I'm going to quickly go have a chat with Chad and get the mineral feed bought and all of that stuff. Get them to load it up. And while I wait for them to load it up, I'll have a coffee with Chad. So I'll speak to you guys in probably about 45 minutes to an hour. Alright guys, we're back on the farm. I had a good chat with Chad. There's a lot of tractors on sale now. It seems like they did a lot of shows over the summer period. Which is cool and all, but none of them in our price range. They are all massive tractors. So, yeah, unfortunately we can't be getting any of them. I am going to quickly drop this off, put it over there on the side by the door. I'll pack all the bags in there over time when we need them. And then I'm going to go take a lunch break, quick little lunch break, and then we'll do the baling. The baling will probably be the last thing I do today, just because I want to start getting editing done, and yeah, we can do the storage stuff. I'll probably figure out the storage stuff tomorrow. I'm not too worried about getting it all done today. The weather looks pretty good. It should be pretty good for the rest of today, pretty much the whole week, to be honest. So I can afford to leave it out there, and then we're gonna have to start working on the fields. Get the fields all ready to go for next year. Lifting this up, there we go. Obviously need to go a little bit higher than that. Right, let's get this lifted up. Should have maybe gone a little bit wider, but that's okay. We can make it work. Right, I just want to make sure this is level. That's about right. It's very narrow, isn't it? It's better. Line this up correctly. All right. Oh, as you can see, as you well know by now, my forklift prowess is not very good. I'm not a good forklifter. Ooh, getting close to that wall. Right, that's pretty much as close as I can get it. Whoa, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? There we go. Right, at least it's off. It's close enough. I can do the rest from there. I'll just move the individual bags in. Alright, let's put the forklift back, front loader back, and then we'll go have lunch. Actually, you know what? I might keep it on because we're going to do the bales tomorrow. And we're going to do or this afternoon. Maybe just keep it there and face this down. That should do. Right. Yeah, we're going to actually keep it on because obviously we're going to do the baling now. So I might just move this over here. I'll put the truck back later today. Right, I'll have a quick lunch break. Speak to you guys in a bit. Alright, let me just quickly unload that. And then... oh, wrong way. Make sure we fold that. Should be okay. Yeah, so we got 3 bales. That's all in a line. How funny is that? Right, so we got 3 bales and a little bit in there still. So not as much as I'd hoped, but it's okay. It's just part of the size of our farm, I guess. It's not the end of the world. It's just the way it is for now. Right, I nearly went through there. Oh, I nearly put the baler in there. We're gonna put this back. Okay. Okay, right. So what I'm gonna do now is probably not actually put the trailer back. I'm probably gonna use the trailer for loading the bales up. But I'm not going to do that in this vlog just because this has been quite a long video already. It's going to be it's been a busy day, so it's going to be quite a long video. What I'll do now is, since it's only 3 bales, I'm not too worried about that. Obviously the silage, I'm not worried about that because it's covered anyway. I'm just going to cover these 3, just going to drag them all close together and, you know what? Screw it. I am here now. I might as well just quickly do that, right? I am here. I might as well just load it up. It's going to take me literally a couple of minutes. It's only 3 bales. Let's just do it. All right. We're going to try and do 2 bales together here. If I can manage with my terrible front loader skills. Because now I can't even see that bale. I am lined up. Too far. That's actually pretty good, I think. I think that's yeah, that's pretty close. Not great, but it's good. Right, and we'll tip that up there. Right, let's go put this, and then we'll grab that one. Right, I'm going to put that... I'm not going to worry too much about exactly where I put this now. Although we do still have loads of straw, don't we? Yeah, we still got straw in there as well. I keep thinking, oh man, this is it. This is all the straw we got. But I am wrong. There's still more straw here, which is great. So we do have a couple of bales. We've got enough now for a little bit at least. Not for a super, super long time, but for a little bit. We'll be able to manage to keep going with the farm without having to spend any more money for a while. And when I say while, I mean like maybe half a year. Actually, maybe not even half a year. Maybe 2 or 3 months. But that's okay. By that point, we will definitely be making money from the milk. We probably would have sold the eggs, depending on how many... Well, we are selling the eggs, but not on large scale. Not to the point where we can actually be saying we make money from it. At this point, we're mostly just eating it ourselves. Which also saves money, I guess. You know, it all adds up, etc. But we're not making It's not quite enough chickens to be making a substantial amount of money from the eggs. And the same with the cows. Like it's 12 cows, right? We're not going to be making a crap ton of milk with just 12 cows. It's enough to feed us, or to help us have milk all the time, and maybe sell a little bit of it, but not a lot. Right, I am going to keep the forklift on though, because we are going to be what am I saying? Squaring all of this away in the next couple of days, as in moving stuff around, and I need to lease a bale shredder as well. So yeah, right. That is, however, guys, going to be the end of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. See you all in the next video. See ya.